Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty family. My name is Tasha and my channel is Sunflower Tasha DIYs. On my channel, I like to do arts, crafts, DIYs, recreations. I also like to do some home improvements that will be new to my channel. And I also like to do trash and thrift flips as well on my channel. So I hope you guys get lots and lots of inspiration today, and I hope you guys enjoy. So for idea number one here, I'm using this mirror, a paint stick, a piece of ribbon, some sunflowers, this pumpkin. I'm just using a lot of stuff here. I'm going to make a little swag, but right now I'm trying to measure out my stick here. And then I could not cut it with those cutters, so I had to get my saw out. And then we'll sand off those crazy edges after we sawed, and we're going to be left with these three pieces here. I'm just going to use some of this wood glue, and we're going to go ahead and adhere these two pieces together that we trimmed down. And we're left with this third piece, so we're going to go ahead and glue that down as well. Then I'm going to take this pumpkin and I'm going to go around the edging with some of this wax, Waverly wax, and then I'm also going to be using some apple barrel black here on top. And then I also put a coat of Mod Podge on that, but I kind of lost a little bit of that footage. Here I just wanted to make sure this wood piece fit on the mirror, and then I'm using some more of that apple barrel black paint. And I'm not painting the entire thing. I want to leave a little strip where we're going to put some glue on the back. The top, I'm going to go ahead and give a coat of the antique Waverly wax here. And then I go ahead and spray a little bit with water and wipe it off. And then I go ahead and do a couple coats and wipe it off until I get my desired look. Okay, and the next thing I do is, since the Mod Podge is dry, we're going to go ahead and put that napkin down on top of this pumpkin. I would like to thank my friend Katie from Lady Red Crafting for gifting me this napkin. So I'm happy to use it today in my crafting. I will link her down in my description box, you guys, so you can check her out. She's absolutely amazing. So once we sand off that extra bits there from the napkin, I'm going to use some distressed inks from Tim Holtz here. I'm just using some of that brown oxide and then some of that black as well. Then I glued the wood piece down, and now we have it holding there with some clamps. I'm just making some swag. This little piece, little greenery, I got from a thrift shop, and I actually got two of them. I already used the other one, but I'm using this one on here. I thought this would be cute hanging down the side of this mirror, and then adding the little pumpkin on the shelf that we had created for the pumpkin. Okay, I'll show you more of that later. All right, DIY idea number two. So I just recently found this at the Dollar Tree, so I got it for $1.25. I'm just ripping that off. It did have a couple nails here, so I'm going to have to go through the emotions of trying a couple of my pliers first. The rubber ones was a no-go. The all-metal ones definitely worked, and it came right out. And the paper, I just pulled right off of here, you guys. This paper came off nice and smooth, but I could not, for the love of me, get their sticker off the back. They're like pricing sticker. Yeah, so we went ahead and boom, skipped that. We'll just go ahead and sand this part down. Now, I think I felt like I should have also maybe put some water on this and then scraped some more, because I felt like there was still maybe some paper residue on there. But my pumpkin, you could even tell, so it turned out pretty great. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and give a coat of some of this Waverly chalk paint. This is the Snow White color, and here I'm trying to dig for a brush, you guys. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely horrible with my paintbrushes. I will use every single paintbrush I own, and I probably own 100 of them. I kid you not. Before I wash them all. Does anybody else do that? I need to stop doing that and get into a better habit of washing my brushes. Now, I do leave them soak in water and stuff after I use them each time, but I noticed that that's not a great idea as well, leaving it sit in water for a while, especially if you have a couple wood ones. So once I was completed with the white coat on this pumpkin, I'm using some Mod Podge here, and then I'm going to set it aside and let that go ahead and dry. You guys, I hope you are getting lots of inspiration today from my video. Now, once I was done with the Mod Podge, I'm just going to try to hurry up the process of drying this with my heat gun here. You guys can do that, or you can just go ahead and do another task, but I'm kind of in a hurry and I'm not feeling very well. I'm still kind of stuffy-nosed and a little bit of a sore throat. This was, I felt like, just a normal cold. I don't think I've had a cold in a very, very long time. But this is just feels like a normal little cold. Little cough, little runny nose, little bit of a sore throat. That's it. And here we go. I did have a little bit of cold chills and a little bit of fever yesterday, which was Thursday, and I kind of just went home and went to bed, kind of. um, yeah, I just rested. And I'm probably going to do that today after I finish this video. Today is Friday, and I'm trying to get my video going here for tomorrow. Yeah, so let me go ahead and sand that down. And this is what we're left with. I love this napkin, Katie. Thank you so much. I'm using it again on another project because I love it so much. Okay, so we're going to just stress ink this bad boy up as well around the edges. And you guys, I have a new camera holder, but I'm not liking how I set this up. So I turned my desk long ways and I'm trying something and I'm not liking it. I've banged my knee like 3 times already on the edge and it's just not happening. So I ended up zooming in super close as I could so you could get out all the weird angles from my video non-skills. Yeah, so okay, but anyways, on the bigger pumpkin, I am using just some of that black apple barrel plaid paint here and just going around the sides like so. And we're just, gonna do the whole pumpkin. And yeah, then I did some lines with what was left in that. And now I'm just gonna go over top of the pumpkin with this wax, and this is when I noticed that I probably should have sprayed this down with water and maybe scraped some more paper off or something, the residue, because it was kind of weird. It wasn't smooth like the back of this was. Yeah, but anyways, we put a coat of that on, swiped it off a little bit here, and I do go ahead and grab a orange marker as well and go over top of this just to give it some more, I don't know, like details, but I didn't show you that. So here we are. Now you can see it's a little orangey instead of a little brown pumpkin, but, and then I had this already, I had created in my stash, and then I decided that I did not want to use hot glue on this. I'm going to use a glue stick. I think that's going to be the best hold on here. And then we're just going to peel off those 2 little pieces of hot glue I put on that he, and there we go. He never leaves, it says. And then I just glued on this ribbon that I trimmed down. Sorry, I lost a little bit of the video, but with my pinking shears. And then I'm just going to go and grab a sunflower, and I'm going to go ahead and glue that down to the top of my pumpkin, and I will show you more of that. But you guys, today I joined a collaboration, Talented Creators, with Aria and Loli. Those are the hosts, DIY with Aria and Loli D's Creation. They have a guest host, two of them today, creating it myself. That's LaParsha, and Grace's neighbor Sharon. That's Sharon. You guys will have to check everybody out in my description box. I'm going to have a playlist of all the creators that joined the collaboration today. My goodness, I got a little tongue-tied. So my last project is going to be the fastest project I've made in a long time, but I bought this at the Dollar Tree. I'm not digging, of course, the bright orange right now because it's still pretty hot here in South Dakota. We are nowhere near fall, but in South Dakota there are sunflowers everywhere that pop up, usually in late July and August. So I absolutely love getting into the fall spirit in August. Even though it is very, very crazy right now with the heat. This summer was kind of, yeah. Let me know if it was really hot in your area where you're from too this year, because I mean, we were cooking here in the hundreds like all summer. But yeah, added a couple sunflowers, some more of that ribbon, you guys, and I do add a candle inside of this, but I will show you that here because we are at the final reveal of everything. I went ahead and added this stuff into my office. I thought this would look so cute over here on the other side of my craft room. And here is the mirror. I'm trying to keep my mug out of it, but you know, that's kind of impossible here. But I love how this turned out. I did add a little candle there, and I'll show you with the lights off too. So here is the two pumpkins revamped up for my shelf. I think this turned out absolutely adorable. And you guys, my shelf is a honeycomb shelf as well, so I think all this just really tied in and fit together here on my shelf. So here is the beautiful evening glow of it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it just makes my office feel so warming and inviting, and I hope you guys are leaving here with some inspiration from my video today. And if you ever recreate anything, let me know on Instagram so we can become friends. So I want to thank everyone. I appreciate you guys for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Anything you do on my channel helps to actually fund my channel that you don't even know, just by doing those simple things. So I also want to say, don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video, you guys. Also, watching ads does help to buy my supplies to support this channel. So I want to say thank you once again, and here you guys can check out some more inspiration here. Go ahead and hit my face right now, and you can hit that subscribe button that way as well. So thank you guys once again. I hope you guys are leaving here again with lots of inspiration from all the amazing creators. Bye. See y'all.